even if you like your dad, and my son liked me. But anyway, I was trying to explain this very same thing to Phil. We were riding on a ferry boat from Vancouver Island, southern Vancouver Island to Tawasin by Vancouver. And I was saying, Phil, what are you whining about? You're rich. And the kid's going, I don't have this, and I can't have a car, and can't afford dates and girls, and on and on, whining. And I'm saying, you're rich. And the difference between our different points of view led me to try to explain to him. It was dusk. We were riding on a ferry boat. I took him to the right-hand side of the ferry boat, and we looked out over the water. And I said, that's the Olympic Peninsula down there. That's the United States on the right-hand side of this ferry boat. And you see all those trees down there? Those belong to Weyerhaeuser. And then we walked around to the left-hand side of the ferry boat. I said, this is British Columbia. Now you're headed east. You're looking off to the left. That's BC. And you see all those trees? It looks just as green, but they belong to you. The great big ones and the little tiny ones and the brand new planted ones, and they're yours, Phil, except for the dotted farms that you see. That belongs to you. And there's salmon going underneath this ferry boat. That's called a common property resource. It means you own it. You're responsible for it. It's yours to harvest or save because previous generations of leadership in British Columbia decided not to sell that land and those trees and those salmon. And then we went back to the right-hand side of the boat. I said, you see those lights that are going on inside down there in the United States? That electricity that's coming on in those homes, that's sold by Bonneville Power Corporation, which is a publicly owned body, but it's delivered to the home by private industry all over the northwest United States. Private industry delivers the power. And you're going back to the left-hand side of the boat, you see all those lights in the Gulf Islands and Vancouver off in the distance. The water that runs to the dams belongs to you. The dam belongs to you. The great big 500 kV line that brings it from the Peace into Columbia, that belongs to you, and it's paid for. And even the distribution system that takes it to that person, the only thing that person owns is the light bulb. The rest of it, Philip, is yours. It's your patrimony. It is what, it is, you are, the day you got born, Phil, you were worth millions of dollars. There's 3 million of us, I think there's probably more than that now, but at the time there was 3 million of us in the province. If we decided to sell a piece of real estate the size of all of Western Europe, with the timber, the ore, the salmon, the natural gas, we would be able to make each one of the 3 million people a multimillionaire on the day.